Grand Rising Wonderful Souls, and welcome to the North Star Tarot. This is a channel for the heart space. So it's looking at self-love, self-worth, platonic love, and also romantic love to do with the twin flame journey and the soulmate journey, okay? If you are new to my channel, welcome, and it's nice to see you. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the soul family. It's lovely to see you again. Get yourself comfortable. Know that this is a collective timeless reading, meaning that some things may resonate and some things may not, and the bits that don't, that's absolutely fine. Don't make them fit if they do not, because they may actually resonate for someone else. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm talking about energies. It's up to you whether you assign gender roles for them. You don't have to. You can swap them around or throw them out altogether, okay? Please know that my messages, the messages that come through, are for entertainment purposes only. If anything comes up when it comes to therapy, when it comes to mental health, legality, doctors, please make sure that you are going actually speaking to someone in those professional sectors before taking any advice from me. Now let's get into it. What was coming through, and as I was pre-channeling, it was a lot to do with accountability when it comes to how we pass trauma down to our children, or how older generations need to take accountability on how that is passed down to us. And there's been a lot of this energy flowing today through a lot of my my personal readings as well. What I wrote down though, it was something about startles easily, constant fidgeting, so that the sympathetic overload, which is talking about the nervous system becoming excessively activated, leading to prolonged states of stress, which it's almost like when we're constantly in fight, flight or freeze, even though there's no danger there. Chronic procrastination, so freeze state, concentration issues, dissociation or derealization, so it's a disconnection or detachment from your body. Constant rubbing, rocking, self-soothing, it could be rubbing certain things. This has come up quite a lot, and there's something about conversations with older generations going, well, that's just the way that I was, I did my best. Everyone does their best, but we have to remember that trauma is still real, and a lot of people who there's something here about growing up without having a voice, and when we get old enough to actually talk about these things, parents or caregivers going, well, I did what I could, rather than just listening and going, okay, I obviously still have trauma myself that I haven't healed. There's a lot of defenses coming in. I was watching this program, it's on YouTube, and it's like where there's people and they'll talk about different Reddit things that come up, and then they'll kind of give their opinion. And one of them was kind of like talking about this guy who married very, very young. He married when he was 19. And the girl that he married, you know, she moved from the state that she was in 3 states over and was living with his parents. After 2 years, they've had 2 children, and they divorced. And she was more or less on her own, no support system. So his parents actually paid for like an apartment and were looking after her. And that wasn't the issue. It was he then was getting married to someone else, like really quickly. Like one relationship's finished on Facebook, I'm already engaged to someone else. So there was the conversation of maybe he was cheating on her. And the father decided that he wasn't going to the wedding. He was like, not going to the wedding. And instead he spent the wedding day with the ex at the ex's house. His mother took their children to the wedding. Okay, so the grandkids have gone, blah, blah, blah. And the conversation was about whether or not this was the right thing to do, the wrong thing to do, because they were all saying he needs to, you know, sort out his ish, in other words. But no one in that conversation, no one who was reading it either went, okay, because everyone's saying, oh, the father, you know, he's looking after her, and he was looking after her, taking care of her, making sure that her thoughts and feelings were okay, and blah, blah, blah. He's a byproduct of his own parents. If he is flitting from relationship to relationship, and remember, he's only about 21. If he's flitting from relationship to relationship, there's a wound there that hasn't been healed, that hasn't even been, he doesn't even know that is there, but that is a product of his raising. And some people will argue against that. It's nurture versus nurture. But the first 10 years of a child's life are so important. And I say that from a professional stance because I worked with children for 10 years, for 20 years, excuse me. And child psychology and child brain development, the first 10 years of a child's life are very, very important. Every single person on the face of the planet has some sort of trauma, whether it's nuanced or grandiose from our upbringing. Our parents or caregivers are our first teachers. What we see in how they interact with each other and the world around them is the basis of how we then view relationships, how we then interact with others and the community around us. If he has seen any type of trauma or nuance or whatever that may be, he's grown up with that. He's then used that and built upon that and was never told that's not the right thing to do. His own father is more or less condemning him for the things that the biases and the parts of his shadow that he created by placing that trauma on him and then saying, you need to sort your life out, but you created me this way. And I don't know why this is such a forefront. This is something that your guides and my guides want me to talk about. There's something about taking accountability for where trauma comes from. And it's not saying that in that story that the son was a victim. When he grew up, he has the choice of changing that. But children, and this is my understanding, that when you are a child, you do co-create the kind of experiences that you have to a certain degree, but to a lot of a degree, you don't really have a say in how things happen because you are small. You don't really have that voice to be like, no, I'm going to do it this way or that way. So that's the only point in which children cannot say, I'm co-creating, which means that trauma that happens is happening because of a byproduct of our parents or because of our caregivers. And if a conversation if there's to be a conversation in which both parties heal, those who inflicted that trauma, whether they were doing the best or not, need to be able to be open to the criticism of, but your best wasn't enough. And that's a hard and bitter pill to swallow. Now, someone needed to hear this because you've got fickle and spontaneity, and it's almost like I'm picking up on this person's energy. Or there's someone here who has so much trauma, and you've got fickle and fire, spontaneity. Somebody who flits from relationship to relationship, or someone who, there's something energetic here that needs to be, you've got destiny and fire. Someone wants to change who they are because they don't like it because of childhood trauma. Now, having childhood trauma does not excuse, our actions when we're older, because we are responsible for our own pain. And as much as those conversations with our parents are very beneficial, they're very beneficial to gain closure or to feel valid in how we're feeling. In the kind of the emotions that are either repressed or have been ignored. It's very validating to be heard. At the same time, this is my body, this is my mind, it's my voice, my spirit. How I conduct that, how I heal it, is up to me. So whoever this person is, I'm not condoning their actions. Spell and alchemy is in reverse, and destiny. Someone wanted to change something they didn't like. Alchemy is all about healing. It's balance. It's the temperance card. And then you have destiny with astrology upside down. Someone wanted to change something, or someone wanted to forget something. What do they want to forget? Fortune. And it says here fortune cookie, and it says fortuitous. And on it says your happiness is intertwined with your outlook on life. You will soon be honoured by someone you respect. You will receive some high prize or reward. Your hard work will soon pay off. And it's upside down. I feel like there's somebody here who has had, they've carried pain with them for a really long time. They've carried pain with them for a very long time, and it's kind of blocked their third eye in some way. Now, I'm going to go over here for a second. Now, let me move this out of the way. Because the thing is as well, is it's coming up with complex trauma. This startles easily, constantly fidgeting, chronic procrastination, concentration issues, dissociation, or derealization, like a disconnection or detachment from your body. But dissociation can also be gaps in your memory. Like if something happened when you were younger that was really traumatic, you can actually block off your memory or things from the past, and this seems to be coming out in this. And then if anything triggers that fight, flight or freeze, even if it's not the same thing, you can then dissociate again and have all of these gaps in your memory. So something happened. And I also have down here somatic release, EDMR, CBT, it's in cognitive behavioral therapy, Vipassana meditation. And somebody is overspending though as retail therapy, and it's become an addiction. And I keep hearing someone needs to be blamed. No one needs to be blamed, but accountability needs to be taken, is what I'm hearing. Accountability needs to be taken. And you've got spiritual love upside down, heartache over what you no longer have. So this is somebody who has a lot of trauma, and I don't know if all relationships would have been affected by this. Because someone has a very stark outlook on life or love. It doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody that you have had a connection with before. Doing something risky and taking a chance has come out. Someone has, especially with alchemy in reverse though, this is someone who isn't healed, or somebody who they tried some sort of magic, spell work, affirmation, manifestation, something risky to change their luck or to change their destiny. Something important such as a new job or raise. It was something that wasn't theirs though. They wanted to change their luck because I feel like this person has felt like they've lost out or been left out their whole life. So I'm just going to take it. With this destiny in reverse, it wasn't destined for them. Tell me about this. Tell me more. What do we need to know about the fortuitous in reverse? Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So this is to do with a business. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. This is someone who may have been quite jealous of you, or they're stealing an opportunity or trying to take some sort of opportunity that wasn't theirs because of, there's something about them. They haven't healed the trauma that they've been through and they've hidden behind it. Because you know what? I'm not a therapist, so I can't diagnose anyone. It's just the energies that are coming through. And I am not judging anyone either, because trauma is exactly that. It's traumatic. And it's held in the body. It's literally held in the body. If someone is easily startled and someone is constantly in fight, flight or freeze, their body is constantly holding on to things, an echo of the past, because they don't know if it's going to happen again. And I can only imagine what it would be like to be in that position every day. So I don't judge them. I just think it's sad that somebody has tried to take something that isn't theirs rather than doing the arduous work of healing. Okay, recognition and reward for merit. Can I get one more, please? Tell me about fortuitous. Bell announcement. Time to go out and have fun. Somebody's been celebrating. I don't know if this is... Somebody's been celebrating that they were taking something from you. It was a lot easier for them to take rather than to heal and be at the right vibration to actually manifest that in themselves. Because you've also got underneath here, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, but it's upside down. So someone here they have issues with family. They may have come from a dysfunctional family, a broken home. They may have been an orphan. There's something here about feeling unwanted. And they want what you have. It doesn't matter to them if you don't have, the best relationship with your parents or with your family or with someone that you would see it in a family unit. The perception they have of you is that you're always getting things. You always heal. You always get blah, 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 blah. Now this astrology and destiny in reverse is saying that at some point they must have read you. Or they may have seen what was in the stars for you and realised that they weren't getting that they were getting the opposite. That spell and alchemy. Our words are spells. The way that we speak to ourselves are spells. The way that we love ourselves is enchantment, Destiny is the things that we are destined to have or not have. And this person, I feel like this person's read you at some point and was so jealous at seeing what you would get And I heard stop them at all costs. They wanted to stop you at all costs. What else would you like me to get out? These ones. Why do I want to get these ones? Not yet. Okay. They were definitely working to try and slow something down. They don't want you to have something. It's literally because of your, I heard your sunny disposition. The heart always wins, I heard. The heart always wins. Round and round, truth be told. This is a karmic cycle. This could be a past life connection. Someone who didn't want to tell you the truth. This could be a Libra in their shadow side. Someone who is scared of change. Or someone wants you to be frightened of change, because if you're frightened of change, then you're in the same boat as them. And you don't get what you're actually destined for, and they get it instead. Breathe is upside down and chop wood. Someone's worked really hard though on themselves. They actually have worked really hard. I don't know if this is like actual, like it said on their meditation, Vipassana meditation. Someone's doing breath work, CBT, tapping. But someone's done the hard work to do so. I heard not you. Not you. Why? Building blocks. Someone wanted to build something with you. Or they did something risky because they thought taking this chance meant that they would get recognition and reward for merit. They thought they'd get the recognition. Tell me more about building blocks. Tell me about building blocks. Flexible. Somebody, with that being in reverse, this is rigidness. Someone tried to control something important, such as a job or a new rate or a raise or something. This is very much like the Four of Coins energy to me. Okay, obviously I got that right. Tell me about the fortuitous, please. Good. Yeah, someone worked very, very hard. Someone's worked really hard and they were celebrating, or they are celebrating right now. They think that they've done something without having to put the effort in to heal, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Time to go out and have fun. And then chop wood. And then fortuitous is in reverse. So this, whoever this person is, they think that they've stolen luck. They feel like they've stolen luck, like they've got a leg up, like they've got a one over on you. Why do they feel like this? Not that one, this one. Why do they feel like this? Let me find it out. There's someone here who's just very, very jealous of the way that you heal yourself or take time to heal yourself. Because healing isn't easy. Otherwise, everyone would do it straight away, wouldn't they? Now, let me see. Tell me about this person. What are they celebrating? Express your love is in reverse. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. They feel like they've blocked something. But underneath you've got you deserve love. Keep an open mind. You are lovable. The energy that we started off with was definitely, it was looking at complex trauma. It was looking at the different nuances of how your body reacts to this. Now, everybody on the face of the planet has trauma to a certain degree from their childhoods. And it doesn't matter if you've had the happiest childhood ever. Trauma can be nuanced. It can be small. It can be where someone is dismissing you when you are trying to speak. It can be grandiose and be abuse. But we all have it. And it is very dependent on how, as we are growing up, we have that support system or not to express how we feel so that we can regulate our emotions, we can regulate our nervous system. And I feel like this person here, there's something here about projecting something towards you and they're celebrating it because they feel like they have done it. You are lovable and express your love is in reverse. Trying to block the way that you express love to yourself. You've got building blocks there. Or to stop you seeing how truly lovable you are. This is trying to attach to some sort of wound. So you're not the one for the job, I heard. Tell me about this. Trust. Yeah, this is to do with trusting yourself. This situation is calling you to have faith, and it's upside down. It's working really hard. They've done something, and why are they celebrating this though? Because they think it's a done deal. They think there's no way that you're going to be able to see the value in yourself, or there's no way that you've healed this part of your childhood trauma. And I can feel it right there. And I heard this person thinks they've attached a cord so strong that you can't get rid of it. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. That's what they're working on. Isolating you in some way. Having it so that you are disconnected from your friends. Having it so that you don't express what it is that you need because of pride or ego. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, but it's upside down, so it's not. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That scared the bejesus out of me. Sorry, not right now. Sorry, that did scare the bejesus out of me. I had waiting with bated breath. And someone has just decided, no, this is a win. We've got this person where we want them. Why do they feel like this? What is it that they saw that gave them that kind of, no, this is going to work? No, this is going to work. Orange or brown? Orange. Why do they feel? Why are they celebrating? Why are they? Look at that. 3 of Cups to the 5 of Coins. I don't know why they think that someone is depressed, or someone feels like they're without, or someone feels like they can't trust. I heard in dream state, they sense something in dream state, a part of themselves. 7 of Swords is in reverse. To the Knight of Swords, this person, they've got the ball rolling to send some sort of news towards you or the person you're thinking of that they feel is going to be like this massive tower, like some sort of truth is going to be unloaded to you. But the way that this truth is given to you is so that it affects you in how you trust, how you open your heart space, so that when this job, this important new job or raise comes in, you don't trust it. You don't want to go for this. You don't trust yourself either. And that you're going to see it as, no, this is a scam, and you're going to miss this opportunity. Because the Knight of Swords is about, I'm even looking at it in other languages, and it says calavera. This person is, or the energy of the Knight of Swords is somebody who runs into the fray. Somebody is fast acting and fast moving energy. Okay. The 7 of Swords in reverse. This is a truth bomb being hit. But it's done in a way that is loaded. Express your love is in reverse. Someone's doing this because they really want to stick the knife in. Yeah? Well, I did this, and this when you were on holiday and rah, 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 rah. Or did you know it was your aunt that did blah, 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 blah. And they're doing it specifically in that way because they want to build that little niggle of doubt within yourself that you aren't good enough, or that you aren't destined to have, or that there's something here about trying to overstimulate your nervous system, your sympathetic system, so that you are in fight, flight, or freeze, so that you procrastinate, so that you're fidgeting, so that you're, so that you're dissociating, so that, anything that reminds you of anyone like that. It could be arguing, it could be loud noises, it could be silent treatment. I don't know what it is, but this person is trying to trigger a wound, a deep-seated wound from when you were a child that maybe you don't know is still there. And they're celebrating this. They're celebrating this already, like, yes, we got this person. Yes, this is fail-safe. Don't worry. I know exactly what I need to do. We're going to be in the money. We're going to be able to energy harvest from this person. And I heard the flame turned a certain colour. So it may have been that they'd done some sort of spell that was supposed to block your healing. And the flame was supposed to go a certain colour or split in a certain way. And it didn't. They're like, that's the omen I needed to see. So they're all drinking it up and what, we're going to have this money coming in. And then you've got lovers underneath as well. So they're like, you know what? I'm getting the person. I'm getting this offer. I'm getting this. Me. Without them actually doing the work. That's madness. I'm told not to take these out. Okay. Now let's see what the actual truth of this is. Because I don't know the things as well. My readings are timeless, which means that whenever you find them, they're for you. But also, I'm picking up on energies from the past, the present, and the future. And you have to just take what resonates and leave the rest. But we have here the Eight of Cups to the Ace of Chalices. This is a continued effort of like a cup overflowing. For them, this brings in a lot of stability for them, you having mistrust. Or you not trusting yourself. Tell me the truth. Hanged Man. This is this is a block, yeah, because you've got you deserve love. And you have the Hanged Man next to the Knight of Swords, two opposing energies. One's rushing into the frame, the other one is frozen and can't move. So this was some really aggressive spell work that they were doing, but I keep hearing they were pouring a bit of themselves into this spell. So I don't know if that's fluids. I don't know if they use their own blood. I don't know what's going on there. You've got Eight of Swords here to the Eight of Cups. Something slipped away from them. The fact that you've got two eights in reverse. This is taking away abundance. This is taking away life. This could have been like an animal sacrifice. It could have been like a life force sacrifice of some sort. Tell me about trust in reverse to the Hanged Man. The Hermit. This is your 6th house. This is your mental health. This is your physical health. This is your work routines. This is your nutrition, the things that you're putting into yourself. Someone is working with runes. Someone may be working, this has come out before, someone may be working with, they may be working with Norse gods and goddesses. Someone's working very hard and very methodically with the runic alphabet. And I heard more for you, Odin doesn't ramp. So someone here has got Odin on their team. So you've got that Eight of Swords in reverse. They're not bothered by this for some reason. Let your friends help you. You have a friend here. You have someone in your friendship circle, whether that's online, whether that's at church, whether that's the person that you go to bingo with, whether that is someone in your actual physical friendship group, that is not to be trusted. Seven of Wands has come out. Exactly. This is somebody who's in competition with you. And my phone just went off. This is somebody who's in competition with you. They've been pushing the tide towards you purposely. And I heard in matters of the heart, in matters of love. Why? Why? Princess of Swords, because you're learning something. There's something about the true definition of love, or the true definition of value that is coming to you, and it's going to come to you very, very quickly. So this person's trying to stop this because of a job opportunity that will come forward when you match that vibration, because it comes from love. Love is the highest vibration that we have. It's the highest power that we have is love. And someone here, this is Sagittarian as well, because the highest power that we have is the oneness of all, is God, is Allah, but that is just a name for unconditional love, is it not? And that's Sagittarian energy. That's the 9th house, that's faith, that's philosophy, it's travel. And there's someone that's traveling towards you with the Knight of Swords coming out. This is coming soon. And this opportunity, something important such as a new job or raise, this recognition and reward for merit, this is something that may feel a bit risky, but actually it's going to bring in a lot of material wealth and spiritual growth. And there's someone here who's just like, you can't have that. How are you having that? How are you destined to have that? And I'm not. I want to change things. I want to be in your place. So I have to find a way of making you doubt yourself. And this person is celebrating, thinking because they saw something in a candle or something along those lines, that they've got it in the bag. Upstart, tumult, and revolution is upside down. They think that they've got you in a place where they can trigger something that makes you feel small. Someone's been watching you. They've definitely been watching you and trying to learn kind of techniques that you use for either healing, for how you love yourself. They've been trying to figure out your mind. Princess of Swords. They've been watching and taking notes and learning. But I feel like there is an opportunity coming forward for exactly that for you, but learning about yourself or learning something new. It may come in the form of a charity. It may come in the form of someone trying to offer help to you, okay? And you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and it will be very, very fruitful. Very fruitful. And I keep hearing, but I'm going to get there first. This person thinks they're going to get there before you. So yeah, they think they're going to be victorious because they feel like they've slowed you down in some way. There's something going on with someone's legs, hips, feet, that they don't realise that when they've tried to slow you down in some way, that they've given you time to grow in other ways. Because let's say you have got an injury and you've had to slow down, it means that you actually have time to slow your mind down and see the things that you wouldn't have seen if you were in a rush. Because the Hanged Man is not a block, it's a pause. You know, it's a time to breathe out, to relax, to let your body rest. And it's my belief, it's my belief, not fact, that the universe will not allow certain things to happen if they are not for your highest and greatest good. We have towers that happen to us because we did not see the signs, or we were ignoring the signs that led up to that. And the tower is put there because it puts a full stop. It puts an ending. It puts a massive pause so that the things that we don't need can fall away. And the things that are left are the building blocks that we then work upon. So even if this is coming from somebody else's hand, they've actually done a favour by either slowing you down or placing this delay in here. And they thought they were being victorious. Trust yourself is what I'm hearing. Trust yourself. And you've got the Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups coming out. So this is Virgo. Someone analysing the way that... I feel like also this is an opportunity for someone to kind of analyse the relationship they have with themselves when it comes to giving and receiving love, which goes back to the start, which was talking about kind of like parenting styles and how people pass down their trauma sometimes without even realising. This is a really important time for someone here, even though there is someone in the background projecting stuff towards you or sending spells or whatever it may be, or evil eye to take away luck. They're actually giving you that opportunity to kind of, with a Hermit, go within and kind of find out and figure out themselves. I had the divinity within, the way that you kind of connect with your heart space and how you kind of love yourself or fall in love with yourself. And I heard it's unexpected, or they don't expect you to do this. They don't want you to do this. Knight of Wands. It literally, this love for yourself is actually going to bring it in. You're on the right path no matter what. As long as you're choosing love over fear, no matter the choice you make, and you trust that choice, you will always land on your feet, or you will always be on the right path. Tell me about express your love to building blocks. Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords there. The Ten of Swords is in reverse. I don't know why this person feels like this person has like really desperate competition, desperately comparing themselves to you all the time. All the time. This person is obsessed by watching you. It's like they want to be you. They want to assimilate your life and just be you without having to put the work in. If the amount of effort that this person has put in to gang stalking, to watching, especially with this, you know, almost like with a binocular watching you, whether that's online, whether that's actually driving past your home or whatever that is, if they put the same amount of effort into actually healing and loving themselves, they'd have their own blessings. I feel like this person's read their own birth chart and seen that they weren't going to get the same thing as you, because I feel like someone here is going to have some sort of life-changing love or some sort of life-changing union, and they wanted that. And I heard they're not one of the 144, and they want that. They want it so desperately. But anything that we're lacking in our life it's usually because we have a wound within ourselves that's stopping us from manifesting that into our life. So if this person wants a love of all time, they literally have to start loving themselves, and they refuse to do so. They just want to watch you and assimilate themselves into your life. It's a very weird energy. You've got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is... I said that at the start. There's something here about like draining your luck, or trying to take your finances, or take this job, because you've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. They're also looking to see whether or not someone's childhood wound that they're being asked to look at is a father wound. Because the King of Pentacles can denote, doesn't have to, but can denote a father figure. It can also denote a father figure that was really bad with money, or had a really bad relationship with money, or a really distorted relationship with money. And this person may be looking to see whether or not this is to do like a sugar daddy. Someone has like father issues, like their father abandoned them or neglected them. I don't know if this something important, such as a new job or raise, if this person coming in is going to be quite strict, or may also help someone here actually heal a father wound that they have. The World to the Ace of Chalices. They may actually do that. The Hanged Man to the Six of Wands. Victory in pausing. Victory in pausing, the Magician, and the Sun. This is double. Like, this person is celebrating. I don't know why they're celebrating. They literally feel like they have the one up on you. Like, I have paused this bee. This person can't move, or this person has an injury, or this person has cold feet. Oh, so this person may be trying to do something not only to you, but to whatever this something important, such as a new job or raise coming in. Because I'm getting that this is a person, or this is a company, or something along these lines. And they're trying to sway the way that this person connects with you, either through networking, watching your content. They may be working in the same industry as you, whatever that may be. That's why we've got the Hanged Man here with, like, you know, frozen feet. And they're seeing this as being like, you know, celebration. This person's going to have cold feet of going towards you. I heard on brand. And you've got Magician and the Sun. The Sun thaws everything though. I feel like whoever this person is that comes in is actually going to help you gain some sort of victory, some sort of celebration where there's been a setback. This person may be a bit reserved, but the Sun is also, for me, it denotes the inner child. It denotes our solar plexus and how we connect with that, and how everything grows from the sun. If we didn't have a sun, our whole earth would die. You know, Mother Gaia would be gone. So even in the middle of winter, the sun is still shining. And you look at this, even with this, you know, this energy of trying to give cold feet, this person over here is still looking at this flower, and there's rays going on to it. So this person's celebrating, but they're not seeing these nuanced little things. They're not realizing it. As I said, anything that gets through defenses, or is actually allowed to come to your door, or whoever this person's door is, it's because it's divine order. There's an order to things, and it's supposed to. All this person has to do is turn around and have a look. They literally just have to turn around and have a look. And I feel like there is someone coming into your life that's going to offer you this job, or give you this promotion. And if you don't get it straight away, it's okay, is what I'm hearing. It's okay, because that flower growing and thawing, I don't think something bigger and better is coming. I think the same thing is still yours. But you need to shine brighter. And I'm not saying that you need to be more razzle dazzle. But if you are offered something and you start doubting yourself, you're being told to really embody your inner child. And ask your inner child, what would you do? Should I take that risk? Should I actually go for this job? Should I do this or that, or blah, blah, blah? Because this person, whoever this person is that's projecting, and I'm getting, this could be a sibling, This could be a family member. This is somebody who has, it doesn't have to be, but I'm getting very dark energy from this person. Very dark energy. They're giving me, when I look at this, the energy of this person, they remind me of the girl that comes out of the well in The Grudge, like with her hair really down. And you've got to think as well, that film's really scary. But when you really think about the story of the girl in the well, it's heartbreaking. It's flipping heartbreaking what happened to her. And all she wanted was her mum, and they threw her in a well and closed it over. That is heartbreaking. This person is like the embodiment of sadness and sorrow that has turned into hate. Okay, so this energy here, that's why you're being told to really embody your inner child, to trust yourself. And if there are inner child wounds that are being triggered, lean into them. Only if you feel that you can. And if you need support around you, if you feel like this, reading is triggering you and you feel like you need support, please reach out to a doctor. Please reach out to a mental health advisor or to somebody that you know that can help you in that way. Because it is okay not to be okay as long as you are seeking support. But this is part of it. This healing, whatever this father wound might be for someone here, it's not about speeding things up so this job comes in quicker. It's going to ensure that when this comes in, you don't doubt yourself and you trust yourself. You trust yourself. Because you have the magician coming out as well. You are the magician. You are the alchemist. And I heard victory is yours. Victory is yours. Because there's also a love offer that seems to be mixed in with this. The Hermit, because you've got trust in reverse. You've got the Hermit, you've got the Knight of Chalices, and you've got the Magician. Can I get clarity on that, please? This is about trusting yourself completely when it comes to something new, when it comes to a new way of viewing relationships. Look what came out, the Hierophant. This is going to end in marriage or union or partnership of some sort. And this, whoever it is that's sending this towards you, for you to have cold feet, for this other person to have cold feet and not want to invest in you, for there to be mistrust on both sides. This could be a family member or a friend, or there is, I'm not getting that there's two energies, but there could be. Ask for and accept support from others. Let your friends help you in reverse. There is someone here who's pretending to be your friend. I heard too close for comfort. Someone is pretending to be your friend. And they're doing this because they want what you have. They want the recognition without the work. And not even just the job opportunity. They want your love. They want what's actually destined for you. Who is this? Who is it? Six of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Two of Swords. Somebody who has always been very indecisive in... No, this is somebody who always moves on. They move on very quickly. This is reminding me of that example I gave right at the start. Somebody who learned from their own upbringing, maybe, that relationships, or it's not just relationships, it's thoughts, because this is all to do with communication and thoughts. And you look at the Queen of Swords in this, and she's got snow everywhere. She looks very regal, but she looks really unapproachable. And then you have the Six of Swords here. This guy is moving on. He's moving on. I want to go to calmer waters. Leave me alone. And then you also have the Two of Swords, and they're in a conquer. This person from childhood has always wanted to escape issues. There's something here about them not liking the fact that you, instead of running away from them, look at this, this stag person. He's not running away from his issues. He's literally sitting down and going, do you know what? I'm going to embrace whatever it is within my solar plexus, whatever my inner child wants to tell me, the wounded part or the joyful part. And we're going to grow together, and we're going to burn away the bits that we don't need. We're going to shine light on them first. We're going to recognize them. We're going to give them a hug, and then we're going to let them go. And this irks this person. This irks this person. It makes them irate. They don't like it. I can just hear someone going, yuck, yuck. As in, how dare you inspire others to heal? How are you getting all this stuff? How are you so comfortable with leaning into the dark? No one's comfortable leaning into the dark. It's just understanding that there's nothing scary there. It isn't scary there. It's just uncomfortable to go into it. But once you go into it and you realise that you're worth leaning into the dark, you'll do it more and more and more. And there's something here about emotional maturity as well, because the more that we take accountability for ourselves and for how we feel, whether we feel like absolute crap on any given day or feel really good about ourselves, being gentle with ourselves also, and not being egotistical and just going, today I want to cry, or today I feel like rubbish, or today I might be coming on my period and I'm sensitive, leave me alone, or today I just want to go to the gym and I want no one to come near me. That's okay. Again, there's nothing wrong with not being okay as long as you are authentic in how you feel. And when it gets too much, that you are asking for support. There's a maturity and wisdom in that this person can't fathom. They literally can't fathom it. And it's not just they weren't taught that, because many of us, depending on what generation you come from, weren't taught that. You know, depending on the generation, from the kind of early millennials to the Gen X to the boomers, we weren't taught that. That is something that you teach yourself. And this person, the energy of this person is, well, that's just the way I am. And it comes back to the start again. That is a toxic, dismissive excuse for acting a certain way, for being reactive. And no one else is accountable for our wounds but us. We can have that conversation with our parents, and it is so validating to have a parent or a caregiver go, I didn't realise I did that to you. I am sorry. But even if you don't get that, the way that you lead your life, you're accountable for that. And this person, there's an excuse after excuse after excuse, and they don't like you because your light literally irks them. It shows up that they aren't showing up for themselves, so they want what you have. It's almost like, I want to take this person down a couple of pegs. How dare you be happy with yourself? How dare you be getting certain things? How dare you be getting blessed and having this bag with something important, such as a new job or money coming in, getting recognition? How dare you work hard to heal yourself? Madness. That is madness. Anything else that would like to come out? Why do I feel like I need to take this one out? I don't know. Let me see. It says on here, rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. This doesn't, to me, I don't feel like this is like a love relationship, as in romantic. This is a friend. Like I said, this is someone from your friendship group. This is a sibling. This is a cousin. This is someone you know to a certain degree. This is someone that maybe growing up you were very empathetic. Maybe you tried to support them and they used you, or they bullied you, or they picked on you. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. This is really giving me the narcissist to the empath paradigm. Now, I'm not saying that this person is a narcissist. I don't know if they have narcissistic personality disorder, but there's traits coming up in this. This person has very dark energy. And the thing is as well is that even if this person has narcissistic personality disorder, that's really sad. And I don't mean pity them. I mean, it's sad because narcissistic personality disorder, from my understanding, is created in childhood. It is when there is an incongruence between the amount of affection that a child is given to an overindulgence in their ego. So it's almost like the parent never being there emotionally to make the child feel safe, and at the same time constantly comparing them, going, but my daughter or my son, they've got all of these grades and I'm going to buy them all the things that they need, but then literally leaving them without any empathy, not giving them hugs, not telling them they love them, none of that. It literally distorts the perception of self and leaves them empty. That's messed up. That's literally messed up. So this person, this is what I mean by this person is obsessed by you. This could be an estranged family member. It could be a friend that you no longer speak to because you kind of realize this person had narcissistic qualities, or because you went from a disempowered empath to an empowered one, which is literally where we start learning our own worth and where we start putting healthy boundaries in. And when you start putting healthy boundaries in, those who never respected you in the first place are the first ones to kick up the biggest fuss. And many people, rather than going, do you know what, I just don't want the stress of constantly having to confront this person, will distance themselves and distance themselves and distance themselves from somebody who is narcissistic or has those traits until they're no longer in their life. And I feel like this person has a grudge. They're jealous and they have a grudge. I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking about you, and it's upside down. They're not. So this taking what you have is personal. Taking what you have is personal. This connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. They do this to feel something. And it says, I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. They don't. They really don't. This person is empty. Anything else that wants to come out? Oh, baby. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. I feel like this is what they tell people, and they work really hard not to compare themselves to you. I don't know why I'm getting like, this is a family member or someone that you hung out with when you were younger. It's weird energy like that. It's giving me like sibling rivalry. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you, and it's upside down. This is someone who abused their relationship with you. This is a bully. This is somebody who didn't care. They pushed you away purposely because of their childhood wounds. But their childhood wounds, like I said, it's turned from sadness into rage. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. Yeah, this person has a lot of mental health issues that I feel like they really need support with. All right, this is a little bit more intense than I expected it to be. Why have I got my hands up here? Excuse me. I want to get a couple more cards though. On what is this important meeting? What is the important meeting or raise that is coming in? What do we need to know about when it comes to this? Well, that's a change of energy, isn't it? Look, you've got Lover and Don Juan coming in. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, and then you have spotlights your positive seduction qualities, Don Juan. Whatever this is going to ignite a massive passion in you. I feel the reason that this came up first is because who's coming in is going, I'm getting like there's business, but this is destined. So this is somebody who could become a lover also. I don't even think could. For many, they will. There is going to be chemistry. I don't feel like this is the first thing that will come in though. I feel like this is a business opportunity that is going to turn into something more. And the reason why this person and their energy has been highlighted, because this is what you're being asked to look at when it comes to how you heal childhood wounds, when it comes to your father's line or the masculines in your family. Okay, I think that's really important. It may be to do with the relationship with money. It may be to do with the relationship with your actual father. And that makes sense for many because it could also be, and this is irrespective of gender, when this person comes in, what are your ideas or ideals on gender roles in a relationship? What are the things that you do to overcompensate in a relationship? Do you want to rescue the other person? Do you want to be overly protective to the point of smothering that person? Are you very, very guarded and they have to work really hard just to get that little shield down? This is the questions I feel your guides want you to know and to have a look at, because whatever it is that this person, this sibling, this family member, this friend has been sending, the reason they feel like they are celebrating is because they know what your wound is. The more you kind of dive into healing that, the more you kind of put on your Virgo head and kind of illuminate in the darkness the parts of you that are either in mistrust when it comes to love, when it comes to good things happening. The more you look into that, the more that you kind of let your inner child lead you, the more the things that this person is doing aren't going to work. It doesn't matter, because vibration attracts vibration. And if you are vibrating higher than the wound that they're trying to attach to, then it's irrespective. It doesn't matter. There is definitely this energy of wanting to attract someone in that isn't your counterpart, isn't a highly vibrational counterpart, which is why you're being asked to look at this now, especially when it comes to trust issues. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out truth, and that is detective. That's coming out as well. This is why you're being asked to especially put on that Virgo and head with that mercurial energy of asking why, of analysing, of going down that rabbit hole and asking, well, why did this happen when I was younger and how did it make me feel? Be your own therapist, seriously. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Someone's also, I don't know who it is, but someone is resisting a little bit to the idea of there is someone coming in for you. There is someone at the right divine time, and there's someone here that's listening going, yeah, whatever, or someday, or I doubt it. You have to remember that words are spells. You have to remember that what we say and think and feel, we bring into our reality. And there is someone destined to come in. But if you keep telling the universe tomorrow, or I doubt it, then you are literally telling the universe, here's the resistance that I'm pushing against. Give me more resistance. Give me more of this vibration that I actually don't want. And this is why you're being asked to look at this. Now tell me more about this bag with something important, such as a new job. Tell me. And it says here, child nature, tendency to abuse animals, people, or the environment. I honestly feel like that is not what's coming in as a job. I feel like this is what they're trying to, whoever this person is trying to put in some sort of mistrust on both sides, so that when this job comes in, this important thing, there is either they don't like animals, they must be a weird person. When really at the top part says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. I do feel like whoever's coming in is going to be really aligned with you when it comes to your values, when it comes to the qualities that you look within yourself and others, whether that's in job, whether that's in a partner, whether that's in friends or just in life. And I heard watch out for red flags though. And I don't mean red flags in that person, the perception of a red flag because of mistrust. You've also got lover coming out. Let me see. Advocate inspires you to put compassion into action, friendship with animals, communication with nature and spirit. This person could be vegan, or this person could be like an activist for animals. They could have a lot of animals. They may have a dog. They could work for Greenpeace, or they could really like being out in nature. There may be something about planting trees together. Mother, yeah, look, this person is very much into Mother Earth. This job could be something completely different to what you're used to doing. And that's why it might come across as doing something risky and taking a chance on it, because you will get recognition and reward for this. It says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Interesting. And then you have femme fatale upside down, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Whoever this person is over here, this person tries to copy your energy without a doubt. So they may wear a mask of some sort, but there's a lot of distorted sensual energy coming from this person. It's very dark, very dark. And there's a need for you to ground a lot and to cleanse a lot and to be in nature a lot to remove this. Even if you can't get out into nature, buy yourself some potted plants, have them around you, talk to them, sing to them, play music to them. They really are protective, and they really do change the vibrations around you. That's not the reason why I have them, but they do this. Now tell me more about this important thing, such as a job. Oh, hello. Eep. And we have here pioneer. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So this is inspirational. This job is going to change people's lives, not just yours, not just the person that's giving you the job. This is big. This is really big. And this thing here with time to go out and have fun, and the goldfish stating increasing material wealth and spiritual growth. This is across the globe. I feel like this is like someone's purpose. This is their part of their life mission. Wow. This could be like animal conservation or land conservation. Someone's going to be traveling quite a lot for this. You deserve love. You are loved. Someone's going to be traveling quite a lot for this. And you've got trickster as well, but it's in the upright. And it says here, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behaviour. This is going to be a job like no other. Or it's a job that you wouldn't actually have thought that, one, you were qualified for, or two, you'd be offered or be so good at. And this is the reason why, working right now on how you trust yourself, or how you remove illusions that you may have when it comes to your father's line or your mother's line. Pick whichever one you feel that you need to work on, because something's coming forward that is going to be ingenious, it's going to be new, it's going to be fresh, it's going to be different. But it's actually, look, it says prostitute, but it's in the light attributes. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. It's something that's going to test your will. It's something that's going to help you grow and expand. And I feel like whoever it is that's coming in, that will come in love also. That's a slow growing thing. This person is going to help you with discipline for yourself, especially with that Virgo energy coming through, of how you set routines, how you push yourself also. And you have a sibling, you have a family member, you have a fake friend here. They want this. The thing is as well, is that if they were given that, they'd feel it anyway. Because this isn't just a kind of, you're going to get paid bags of money, because you are going to be very wealthy from this. But you only become wealthy from this, from the amount of work that you put in, from the effort, the energy, the love, the passion, and how you work together as a team and union, how you trust each other. Because I'm getting that there may be a lot of cross-country travel or cross-oceans travel as well. There's going to be a lot of traveling and meeting up and meetings and things like this. This other person would not be able to handle this, because they can't even handle their own emotions. How are they going to handle this? They're trying to take something that they wouldn't even be able to do anyway. How crazy is that? I feel like I'm going to leave this here. Look, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. It's going to bring you closer to God and the divine as well. That's beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, and you'd like to see more of my content and when I post, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see just that. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, soul family. Hearts, kisses. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.